G'day and welcome back to our horrible Horde campaign. Oh look, Treaty of Istanbul. Great timing. Turkey. Take all states. End turn. Done. Alright, that frees a lot of these guys up. They'll head over to the Soviet front. Don't think we're at war with anybody else there. No, Greece and Bulgaria are safe for now. And we'd like to get rid of that. Send volunteers request from Japan. Okay, Japan. You can send the zombie horde some volunteer men. And how do these numbers shake out? 221 on the eastern front. The centre has 221. Alright, so it is half and half. That'll work nicely for us. Get Japanese reinforcements in about a week and a bit. Alright, so they're looking fine. Down in the Pyrenees. Should be able to push these guys out relatively quickly. Apparently 100 days. He does have a lot of men there. Naval battles, resistance to occupation is Portugal still, isn't it? Alright, Soviet Union, we're starting to... Hey, we finished political effort. Yay for us. With minus 226 after we scored the political effort. So, national focus, I don't think this will work a second time. Collectivist ethos, we could push down, try and get... Where's the one that gives... It's fanaticism, isn't it? No, it's just taken it out. You can't create the factions. Nationalism, we could get... Recruitable pop. Doesn't mean anything to us. Alright, try and go down industrial, get the extra research slots, I guess. Question is, does it actually progress when you're in the negative? Or did I only do it the first time? No, you can still do it. Alright. Well, the boats are out there. So now, these guys are just waiting. Well, every time they're in a battle, apparently it stops. Alright. Marching into Africa. Brraaiinnss. Greece, Bulgaria. Yep, thought that would happen. Alright, Albania, Yugoslavia, Bulgaria, Greece. And the Japanese have arrived. So, we need to split these guys up again. Select half, cancel their orders, get them over this way, add them to the front line, and then we're at war with everything way over to there. So, the easiest way to set up a front line all the way across, or a combat order. Line of advance would be the word I'm looking for. From France through all of them, over to Poland, over to the Soviets. Have at them. Yep, so it's just Austria-Hungary that we aren't at war with, and Czechoslovakia. Alright, he's going for the Reichsautobahn. The Soviets haven't done the purge yet, but they already... Foreign policy. I was going to say they have the Great Patriotic War, because we've attacked them. Apparently not. Zombie Horde declared on El Salvador, Honduras. Good, it's not us, it's the other one. Patient Zero here is a bit of a mind controller. He's sort of these guys. What did the US do at the start? War propaganda. Alright, and we were trying to build some things. Apparently we were just repairing infrastructure first for no good reason. Let's pop that down the bottom. Yeah. So, tons of manpower. Couldn't change these even if we wanted to. Massive surplus. And we're only very slowly going to be able to get more factories from Conquest. Really stuck in the Pyrenees. When's this go? 40 days. March, April, early May. Oh, pushing up pretty fast there. Here's our question mark guy. I'm going to view this. Here's template. Here's just zombies. Alright, if you say so. Yeah, I could let them do this automatically. Why is their strength so low? Average strength 40%. Alright, well, we're going to get him over. And we'll probably get some of these other guys to just charge to some victory points. Like Stalingrad. Let's split it in half and go to Moscow. If they do make it there, jump the river and head to Leningrad. They are only on 50. The Trotskyite plot, right. Well, the faster we can do this, the better it'll be then. Let's get these guys coming up this way, coming around to Stalingrad. Just somebody in Kabul. And if we could push a ton of these guys through to Delhi. Don't think we're at war with them. We are. Well, 29 is still selected, so get them to Kathmandu and Punakha, and then we're not at war with them. And we're not at war with them. Alright, split this in half. And generally just spread out, I guess. Get a bit more of Portugal. Alright, there's a few wars ongoing. Some guys redirecting around for some reason as well. That's okay, I guess. These guys were trying to rush Moscow. He's going Sevastopol. So it's Sevastopol, Stalingrad, Moscow, Leningrad. Would give us a lot of war score. 20 days, early May. How are we doing here? You know what? We could just do this a lot faster. We are not actually in surplus though. A year off. Yeah, I think we'll leave. Alright, Venezuela's dead. Having a lot of trouble getting across the Pyrenees. I'm a little worried about our average strength up there. Alright, Treaty of Kabul. Let's take all states in Afghanistan. Alright, declared on Guatemala. It's not our problem. Free military factories. Artillery. Actually, probably motorized. Crap, we haven't even started motorized. 0 for now, but we need the extra support on these guys. And reinforcements should be top priority. Right, how are we looking in Africa? That's a better blob. Apparently, not at war with Ethiopia. No. Alright, push them out of Italy, and then we can delete these. Definitely wait until that's fallen. Right. We are stuck. Let them do that their own way. Supply doesn't bother us anyway. We're on 0 for wherever we head. Right, the British Raj must start off weak. Yeah. Crazy. They're usually so hard to crack into. Well, when you play as Japan anyway. Guess I've never really attacked them until late game anywhere else. Oh yeah, look at that push. Break through him. keep breaking through his Mechanizirovanaya Grupa. Sevastopol's a bit harder. We actually managed the straight crossing though. And that means we're going to want to grab at least a couple of these guys. Give them an actual front here so they don't walk away. Their job is to take everything. Alright, let's cancel that. Let's try this again. From there. Thank you. Okay. Didn't tell you to stop. Good, good, good. So, lots of Soviets there are going to die. I was going to try and cut them off there, but now he's in. Guess we'll just leave it how it is. Got the encirclement there. That one's going to take longer. Alright, who's this? Portugal. Must have just done our naval invasion. Can't tell, but I'd say so. Take all states. End turn. Done. Indeed we did. So, this 10 can be a little naval invasion force, I guess. Let's cancel all their orders. Tell them to do a naval invasion from... Let's just go Bilbao to... I can land directly on the port, so do we want to go Bordeaux? And then give them an order to cross the river. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 provinces. That would be perfect for them. Alright, another 70 days. They'll jump back port to port, so it won't take them long. Alright, industrial effort's done. If we can get down to the research slots, we can actually do a bit more damage. And this fleet, zombies can swim 3. Cancel their orders. Let's just do... Actually, we'll do patrol. On Bay of Biscay, English Channel, Western approaches. That'll cut off Ireland at least. Alright. Lots of boots. And they're actually coming in close and then walking across. Even better. We're starting to lose a fight. It's not what we want to see. Start losing in 36, then yeah, we're not going to do well. Still got all of these guys to destroy. And no, we're not up there. Well, we are heading up there. The tank is going through Moscow to Leningrad still. Good. I think he's the only guy from there. So what we'll do, head to some other victory points. Let's get them over to Minsk and then get one to Kiev, down to Odessa, and then I guess no, not at war with them. Alright, we can do that then. So these are almost connected. Why we have cavalry. Yeah, they're not. Just flashes up every now and then. Alright, basic machine tools. Get a bonus to efficiency cap. Let's just go concentrated industry first. I assume there's nothing weird going on with production in this mod. Still looks normal. Alright, now this big old front has 90, 99, 98 on that move. We get cut off. Yeah, he keeps switching between things. Because we don't need supplies anyway, so we can just make our runs and sit in the cities. Yeah, it's Pyrenees thing is terrible. Let's get a planning bonus, I guess. Alright, we'll stop them for now. Actually stop. Just hold. No point taking the losses. You know, where is the French? Don't think this counts on... No. Need to find the actual French war. There we go. War with France. Lost 250,000. Not that that's a lot. It's just the towed artillery and support equipment reproduction that we need. We've been cut off there, but we're still winning. There is an encirclement and multiple battle thing going on there. Right, Mexico's gone. Holy crap. Yeah, we're gonna have trouble doing that. But this guy is smart, so he's going to come around from behind and take Sevastopol. This guy's going to take various victory points on his way down to Odessa. Soviet Union still doing Stalin construction, haven't done their purge yet. And we'll grab somebody to go up and around, take Moscow. Let's take an airbase. Zombie Horde declared on Canada and the US. Well done. Alright, he will come through, take victory points up to Leningrad. And how are we looking here? Alright, Bulgaria is about to fall. Literally. There they go. Get up to Bucharest. Alright, Bulgaria, take all states, and turn, and done. Actually, we're not at war with these guys, are we? No. Which be why there's no front line there. But there is one here. So extend that. And if we can throw these guys up to Belgrade, and then out this way, and I guess forcing Italy to capitulate soon would be good. So take Rome, Naples, Taranto, and then Palermo. Fire and forget. And over this side, whoever's not busy, go to Tirana. Capture Albania. This guy's on his way down to Sevastopol. And pick up random victory points from them. Yeah, which one's the Soviet war? It'd be nice if you had a flag up here instead of having the same thing over and over. Luxembourg, Netherlands. Who was that? British Raj. Holy crap, that was fast. Take all states. End turn. Done. Okay, we better take a look over here. Because they no longer even have orders. They are part of this, so they're going to head off somewhere else. And we do need them on a line. So before they walk away, we grab everyone to there. Just tell them all to stop. Give them a front over here. Crap. Had to be the wrong one, didn't it? Alright, let's try that again. Everybody here. Grab a front against... Well, there aren't enough guys. There is already a Soviet front. So let's bring them over to France. They'll do this ASAP. And then these other guys, in the meantime, we'll head up to Kathmandu and to Punakha. Okay. Having some plane problems around the place. Alright, they're actually already conquering over to the line we gave them. So what we might want to do here Let's give them an extra conquest line. Somewhere around like this, and then they can walk through whatever countries we happen to be at war with to get there. Alright, you go, you stay, you go, you go. 16 days, you can do that. Bay of Biscay should be... Did we lose a fleet? Brraaiinnss. Alright, now we're at war with everybody else. Tony, Mongolia, Xinjiang, Xi'an, Shaanxi, China, Japan, Tibet, Romania and Hungary. Alright, Bhutan are dead. Take all one of his states. Alright, well, zombie horde is definitely growing pretty quickly. Which zombie horde is this down here? That would be us, I believe.